HTML can be used in a lot of places when developing Windows and Ignition. For example, you could put HTML on labels and buttons and even on tables. And we accept any HTML that you want to put in there. So here, for example, on the label, I can actually go down to the text, and on the text I can start it out with, of course, HTML and then put whatever I want. So let's say I want to have, here is some text. But I want, text to be bold, so I can put a bold tag around text. I can put maybe on some, I want some to be underlined, so I put the underline tag around some, and I can use really any HTML that I want. So as you can see here, as I put that in there, when I press OK, you're going to see that here's the text, and some is underlined, and text here is bold. So we can put really anything that we want as far as HTML is concerned. Typically on buttons, you might want to have multi-line buttons. So let's say, for example, the text of this is going to be HTML, and it's going to be save to disk. And a lot of times you want there to be a line break after 2. You want to force a line break, and maybe you want everything to be centered. So I'm going to put a center tag at the beginning. So here I can have some text that if I click on and press OK, I have save to disk, it's centered, and it has 2 lines of text there. Another place that we can use HTML is actually on the mouse over text of a component. So say, for example, on my label, when I put my mouse over the label in the runtime, I want to show whatever value is in the mouse over text. We can put HTML there. So maybe you want to put HTML, like have an ordered list of things you want to do, like here are some instructions. And you want to use a ordered list or unordered list, whatever you want to do. We'll do unordered list. UL, and then I'm going to do LI for each list item. So I'll say, step 1, do this, and then I'll end LI. And then another LI is step 2, something else, and then end LI. And at the end, we're going to end the UL, and basically now it's going to have a nice mouse over. So if I go into preview mode, F5, and put my mouse over this label, you're going to see there are some instructions, step 1, step 2, and it's a nice ordered list. So we can put really any HTML that we want on the text that's displayed, the mouse over text, as well as we can put it inside of tables. So here, for example, maybe on test row 1, I want to make row bold or something. So I'm going to go inside of the data set on the value for test row 1. I'm at the very beginning, again, put HTML, and then I can put anything I want inside here. So I'm going to put a bold tag maybe around row, for example, and you can see that it's also bold here. If I press OK, it's also bold inside of there. So we can really use HTML anywhere that we want in Ignition.